Norfolk, no afternoon slump here. Thank you for bringing in that energy. Are you ready?
Yes! Let's go, Norfolk! Cue the video, please!
Each city has a story. In Norfolk, ours begins with people, neighbors caring for neighbors, building community, and residents who never stopped believing in what Norfolk could be. But, like many cities across America, some neighborhoods had been overlooked far too long. Our residents told us, listen to us, work with us, build with us. So Norfolk chose a different path, rooted in trust, partnership, and meeting people where they are. Through People First, Community First, and Neighbor Care in Norfolk, we began investing in people.
Every family in Tidewater Gardens, Calvert Square, and Young Terrace will receive People First services. They had put me on a list to move back. Then they called me and said, Miss Miller, you want to move back? I said, of course. Oh, they gonna have to drag me up out of here. This is what I'm talking about. I'll be living my best life for real.
And when we listened, residents rose.
They were a huge safety net, honestly.
This is probably the biggest milestone, People First in the city of Norfolk. They've definitely been behind me 100% of the time.
Because transformation isn't buildings, it's opportunity, stability, belonging.
Who better to do it than us? That's what Community First is.
We do a lot for our community, and a lot of people tell us how glad they are that we're around.
And every connection makes our city stronger.
Anytime I have something that I need, they are my first call.
You'll see the blue vests in Young's Terrace, Calvert Square, Diggstown.
We all one.
We all one. We're everywhere.
Every day, residents, partners, and the city work together.
People First, that's what they do.
Because Norfolk isn't powered by buildings. Norfolk is powered by people.
Good afternoon. Kayla here reporting from Norfolk, Virginia. As a city where residents, community organizations, and local government are reshaping what's possible, the question was never whether change was needed. The question was who should lead it? And the answer was simple: the people. My sources tell me that the Norfolk City Council is considering defunding these programs, and the community is unhappy about it. So let's listen in to what appears to be a lively Norfolk City Council meeting already in progress.
Order, please. Will this meeting please come to order? Do you see what's happening here? Our residents are frustrated. Our partners are frustrated. Everybody wants something different. And these programs are expensive. Do we even know that they're making a difference?
This is what happens when we make decisions for people instead of with them. Then we're shocked that they're upset.
I mean, exactly. People stepped up and helped make real change. And now they're worried because the programs they helped to build are facing funding cuts.
If we're serious about making this progress, then we need to keep working together.
I hear you, but clearly something has to give. Let's open up the floor for public comment. Our first speaker is Ms. Crystal Aponte. Please approach the podium.
All right. Good evening, City Councilors. My name is Crystal Aponte, and I work with the City of Norfolk's Department of Housing and Community Development. We've worked really hard to partner with residents to build 3 programs: People First, Community First, and Neighbor Care. These programs are doing so much good in the community, and they need to continue. Can we please have a chance to share what's happened since our last presentation in 2016? How much time do you need? Just 7 minutes. Perfect. That's all we need. Because what happened after 2016, it changed everything. These 3 initiatives were entirely new, resident-centered, and model-shaped directly by the voices of Norfolk families, right? It's about coordination, it's about partnership, it's about real stability, all shaped by residents. Yeah. So when we first began in St. Paul's, we expected to reach about 1,500 residents or households through People First, but the conversations, they kept growing and they kept growing, and residents pushed us to think so much bigger. That's how Community First began. Because violence interruption works best when it's community-led. And since its launch, the program has hundreds of residents and has contributed to double-digit reductions in violent crime. Thank you kindly. And as trust grew, neighbor care followed, bringing health and wellness directly into the neighborhoods. Today's families have access to on-site screenings, more results increasing in preventative care, and reduced emergency room dependence. Family told us what they needed to feel safe, to be stable, and to thrive, and we built from there. Let me stop all the talking. One moment, please. Let's see what the residents have to say about it.
People First works because it was built with residents. I grew up in Tidewater Gardens, and now I work on the People's First team, helping families with goals around housing, jobs, education, and health. We listen first, then we walk beside people to make the steps feel possible.
For families like mine, People First helps with tutoring, school support, and real guidance for our kids, helps keeps them on track and gives them a chance.
Yes, they do.
They help me find better jobs, build my credit, and connect to programs I never knew exist. Sometimes they come to your home, sometimes we meet in the neighborhood, but we always meet us wherever we are.
My mom works with People First, and now I help too. They teach us how to be leaders.
I get to share my ideas, and they actually listen.
People First helps my family, and it helps my neighborhood too.
All right. So you see, when residents get to lead the work, the trust grows, and that's exactly how neighbor care came.
Community First, the one that starts with trust and prevention.
Instead of waiting for crisis, we focus on supporting residents early and creating better options.
Trusted neighbors and credible messengers help stop conflicts before it escalates. Prevention begins with relationships.
As Old Huntersville Empowerment Coalition, we love seeing those blue vests in our neighborhood. It amazes me how we work together.
We invest in youth, mentorship, leadership training, job training, and positive engagement. We're building positive futures.
Public safety isn't only about emergency response. It's wellness, it's opportunity, it's belonging. It puts the public back into public safety.
And it works because residents, organizations in the city collaborate every single day. That's Community First.
And when we work side by side, trust grows. And when we work together, doors never close.
But trust alone isn't enough if families still can't access the care they need.
So as engagement grew, residents told us something else. They knew help existed, but they didn't know always how to reach it. So the city built another bridge, and that's neighbor care.
As a part of the Housing Authority, I've seen firsthand how hard it can be for families to get the services they need. So when the city asked NRHA to join Neighbor Care, it made perfect sense. Our neighborhoods are home to thousands of residents. Bringing these services into public housing communities has made it easier for families to get help with health care, wellness, and support right where they live.
Neighbor Care has connected with more than 1,100 families across multiple neighborhoods. That's a lot.
Through monthly neighborhood events, family access primary care resources, food support, economic mobility tools, and youth programs, all in one place.
Most importantly, Neighbor Care focuses on what the residents told us matters most to them.
And let's not forget, more than 20 community partners co-lead this work.
And it's built with residents, not for them.
Neighbor Care gave me support, but more importantly, it gave me a community.
So city councilors, thank you so much for allowing us to share. You've heard directly from our residents, you've heard from our partners. These programs aren't just important, they are a part of what's actually working in Norfolk.
You know, what we've heard here today is what happens when we trust our residents as partners. And that's what trust leads us to real results. And together, these programs are strengthening one another and each other. We can't cut these programs. No. They're making a real difference.
That's why our communities are stronger. We're seeing it through striving for wellness and instability.
All in favor of expanding and funding these programs, vote by saying aye.
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 communities ask residents to fit into existing systems.
Norfolk chose a different path.
We listen first, we partner second.
And we invested together.
Because we learned something important.
People first works because community first is there.
Community first works because neighbor care is here.
And neighbor care works because residents trust us enough to lead.
Separate programs share a purpose. Norfolk is building our own. And